Dominik Mysterio addresses potential Rhea Ripley WWE singles match. Dear loves, welcome to WWE Family Show. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. WWE star Dominik Mysterio has commented on the possibility of him facing off against Rhea Ripley in a mixed singles match. Following Mysterio betraying Rhea Ripley and siding with Liv Morgan at SummerSlam, fans were waiting for the nightmare to get her revenge on the duo. Ripley did get her hands on Mysterio during a mixed tag team match at Bash in Berlin, with the former Women's World Champion teaming with Damian Priest to defeat Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio. Speaking with Gorilla Position ahead of Bash in Berlin, Dirty Dom noted that he would be open to having a singles match against Ripley. Unsure if WWE would book the match, Mysterio said. WWE has occasionally booked intergender matches in recent years, with Rhea Ripley notably defeating Akira Tozawa on the December 19, 2022 Raw episode. Prior to this, Becky Lynch defeated James Ellsworth on the November 7, 2017 SmackDown show. With Ripley pinning Liv Morgan to win the mixed tag team match, it appears that she will receive another shot at Morgan's Women's World Championship soon. Depending on how you feel about CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, Women's World Champion Liv Morgan is either involved in the hottest storyline in WWE or the second hottest storyline in WWE. Fans can't stop booing her and Derby Dominik Mysterio without mercy after their affair broke up Judgment Day, and she now seems destined for a splashy PPV singles match for the title with Rhea Ripley in the near future. Whenever it happens, it'll be a well-deserved high point for Morgan, who is doing career-best character work right now. But even with all the earned recognition, there's still one thing many fans would like to see her change, especially after this weekend. If you watched the mixed tag match at Bash in Berlin, I went 5/5 on predictions. No big deal, featuring Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan versus Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. You probably noticed an absolutely badass move she delivered to Mammy that got a near fall. She wrapped her legs around Rhea's arm and then flipped over her back and landed in a pinning position. The move generated loud and near unanimous approval both in the arena and on social media and is still being talked about a day later. You can check it out below. The above tweet has more than 20,000 likes, and similar versions were posted on other large social accounts and generated many thousands of additional likes as well. If you look in the comments on any of the posts, there's plenty of excited reactions, but beyond that, there's also a really high number calling for Morgan to immediately change her finisher from the Oblivion to this new sorcery. That's not a surprise, since many fans, while respectful of Morgan in the ring, have always been lukewarm on her finisher, and this is objectively way better. You can check out a tiny fraction of the comments below. That's just a small sample of some of the responses with more than 50 likes. There are literally hundreds more from random accounts, all echoing the same sentiments. Even those who are defensive of Oblivion are agreeing this is probably the coolest move Morgan has ever done, and having something like this in her arsenal would really help make her feel more like a main event player. Hyper-athleticism like this is a good way to counteract her lack of natural size. The move itself hasn't been used a ton, but its best-known version is probably the one done by Saki Akai, who called it the Quetzalcoatl. She employed it in various Japanese federations over the years. But I don't think that should stop Morgan, given every wrestling move ever has been done by other people before, or will be as soon as other people see it. Instead of originality in every move, the goal should always be to find a move set that collectively feels original and is true to the character you're trying to present. Morgan hasn't commented on whether we'll see this move again, or even what she's calling it, but given the huge reaction from fans, it wouldn't be surprising to see her bust it out again in the near future. Here's to hoping it winds up being her new finisher and helps push her to even bigger heights as she continues to climb up the card and cement her place as one of the top draws in WWE. You can catch Morgan, as well as Dom Mysterio, Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest as their feud continues to play out on Monday Night Raw each week. The hit show will remain on USA for the next few months before it